Good morning. I'm off. This is the finest passage ever written, ever by anyone, about love. 1 Corinthians, my old Paulie. Love. And now I will show you the most excellent way. If I speak in the tongues of men and of angels, but have not love, I am only a resounding gong or a clanging cymbal. If I have the gift of prophecy and can fathom all mysteries and all knowledge, and if I have a faith that can move mountains, but have not love, I am nothing. If I give all I possess to the poor, and surrender my body to the flames, but have not love, I gain nothing. Love is patient, love is kind, it does not envy, it does not boast, it is not proud, it is not rude, it is not self-seeking, it is not easily angered. It keeps no record of wrongs. Love does not delight in evil, but rejoices with the truth. It always protects, always trusts, always hopes, always perseveres. Love never fails, but where there are prophecies, they will cease. Where there are tongues, they will be stilled. Where there is knowledge, it will pass away. For we know in part, and we prophesy in part. But when perfection comes, the imperfect disappears. When I was a child, I talked like a child. I thought like a child. I reasoned like a child. When I became a man, I put childish ways behind me. Now we see but a poor reflection as in a mirror. Then we shall see face to face. Now I know in part. Then I shall know fully, even as I am fully known. And now these three remain: faith, hope, love. But the greatest of these is love. Amen. So, good old Paulie. I didn't used to like him that much. I thought he was a bit too intellectual. I actually love John with Christ, so the disciple Christ loved, but apostle. But old Paulie's got his points, and he was an instrument of God's peace. Definitely. I'm afraid I get emotional. Never mind, that's where my strength is. Excuse me. I managed to restrain myself. This is Pigeon, okay. Now, pigeons have to live too. I'm sure they're jolly nice chaps. And they are beautiful birds. But there's a particularly fat one, and he tells all his mates, okay, so instead of me feeding my sparrows just out here, which is fine, and there's a blackbird, and I haven't seen old Sister Thrush for a while, but anyway, jolly old pigeon. But I managed to restrain myself. Pigeon pie, I threaten. It was the first chap on the area on the roof this morning, actually. They make a nice cooing sound. It's not a racing pigeon, it's a fat one. I was with yet again a girl in Paris, and she had this plant tree thingy, and I used to feed the birds, but you know, it's Paris, so boof. And there's like a French expression, which I can't say it in French. I just can't think exactly the words, but anyway, basically, you know, you give them a hand and they take your arm, wallop. At least someone loves you. But they do leave a lot of poo and everything. Anyway, I won't go into that. That passage, but is, as I say, said, the finest, most wonderfulest passage in all the world about love. You see, if you want to know what love is, look at that passage. That is what love is.